Welcome back to the Girly Go Bookworm. So today I have another book review for you, and I will be reviewing Until the Day I Die by Emily Carpenter. I received this book from NetGalley in exchange for an honest review. This is one of those ones that anybody who wanted this could get this one for free without having to apply for it or anything. And I had actually almost pre-ordered this book, so I was like, oh, I should just read, since I have the ability to read it, I should just get it this way. So I ended up reading this one, and this comes out March 12th. I'm going to put this down so that way I don't glare you the entire video. This book is a thriller novel, and it takes place with alternating perspectives. You follow a mother and you follow a daughter. And every now and then you get journal entries from the father. This takes place after the father figure has passed away. He was in a car accident, and this is kind of how the mother and the daughter have been grieving and dealing with this, and their relationship has kind of started to dwindle and fall apart. There is a company that the mother and father ran with their really good friends, and it was a really successful app business, and the daughter really wants to work full time and do her father's work, but her mother is kind of forcing her to go off to college because she wants her to kind of have the same experience as they did, so she kind of is sending her to Auburn, which is where I believe they had met in college. So she wants her daughter to have this college experience. She doesn't want her to be working for this company. In fact, the mother actually wants to sell the company. Weird things start happening with the mother to the point where they feel like she's kind of at this breaking point. She's really thrown herself into work and really let herself kind of unravel. And so we're following the daughter who is going off to college, but we're also following this mother who is starting to unravel, and they decide to have this kind of intervention with her. So the grandparents, the other people that own the company with them, kind of have this intervention with her, and they're like, you need to go away, you need to go to this retreat, you need to get yourself better so that way you can really be there for your daughter, and then when you are ready you can come back. So she goes off to this island for this retreat. When she's off at this retreat, you could start telling that this retreat is not all that it is cracked up to be, and that there is probably a more devious plan in place. And then when you're with the daughter kind of starts realizing, because she also still has access to this app program, because before she went off to college she was actually working for the company, so she still has some access to it, and she starts noticing some fishy things going on. These two conversations between two account holders. She's noticing money that's being moved that is at a high rate with lots of money, and she's really confused, so she's trying to figure out what's going on. Is there something fishy going on? And then obviously their two storylines end up merging back together again eventually. I thought this book was fun. I ended up giving it 3 stars. I toyed with giving it 4 stars, but then in the very beginning I was pretty bored. It took me until I was about 30-40% in to finally hit the good part. So that's why I feel like I could really only give it the 3 stars, because the first 30% was rather boring. But by the end, I was so engaged and I wanted to know what was going to happen. And I just found myself flipping through these pages super, super fast. And I liked how it turned out until I read the epilogue. And then the epilogue kind of irritated me a little bit. I felt like the story would have been really great with a either different epilogue or just keep the epilogue out. But overall, I thought that this was really fun. You obviously know the twist that it's probably going to end up taking, just because of the way thriller novels work. But it was really interesting to figure out what was really going on and who was really behind the weird things that were going on, because they definitely misled you into thinking that it could be somebody else, obviously, and the twist of who had done it really kind of caught me off guard. There were definitely hints along the way that kind of make you guess this person. But I definitely thought that it was fun. There's a little bit of romance in it, just a smidge. So it was like tastefully done. It kind of felt like it wasn't necessary, so I'm glad that it was definitely like a small part and not a huge part of the book. But overall, I think that if you like thriller novels, I think that this book is definitely something that you might want to check out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, this book comes out March 12th, and so if you're interested, please go get your hands on it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody.